Have you ever wondered how Microsoft, one of the biggest tech companies in the world, operates? It all began in the mid-70s, a time when personal computers were still a figment of the imagination for most people. But not for Bill Gates and Paul Allen, two childhood friends who shared a fascination for computer programming. In 1975, they saw an opportunity in a newly released microcomputer, the Altair 8800. Gates and Allen quickly developed a software program for this computer, which they named Altair Basic. This software was the first of its kind, an interpreter that allowed the Altair and eventually other microcomputers to understand and execute commands in the basic programming language. This marked the beginning of a revolution, the personal computer revolution. But the journey was not always smooth sailing. Gates and Allen faced numerous challenges in the early days. One of the most significant was the widespread unauthorized copying of their software, which they addressed in an open letter to the hobbyist community. This letter, now famous, marked one of the first public calls for software to be paid for, setting a precedent for the software industry. Despite these challenges, Microsoft saw its first big success when IBM, one of the leading tech companies at the time, chose Microsoft's operating system for its first personal computer. This was a turning point for the company, propelling it into the forefront of the rapidly growing PC market. Microsoft's early years were marked by innovation, tenacity, and a clear vision for the future of computing. These qualities, combined with strategic decisions and partnerships, laid the foundation for the tech giant we know today. From a small software company developing a basic interpreter for an obscure microcomputer, Microsoft grew to become a major player in the tech industry. In a span of few years, Microsoft transitioned from a small software company to a major player in the tech industry. The birth of Windows in 1985 marked a major turning point for Microsoft. This was a time when personal computers were still a novelty, often seen as complicated machines reserved for tech enthusiasts and professionals. Microsoft, however, envisioned a world where computers were accessible to everyone, and Windows was their vehicle to achieve this. Windows was not just an operating system, it was a revolution. It introduced a graphical user interface that was intuitive and user-friendly, a stark contrast to the command line interfaces that were prevalent at the time. For the first time, users could navigate their computers with a mouse, clicking on icons and menus rather than typing in complex commands. This was a game changer, making personal computers approachable to the average person. Yet the true turning point came a decade later with the release of Windows 95. This version of Windows was not just an operating system, it was a cultural phenomenon. It was launched with an unprecedented marketing campaign, complete with a Rolling Stones soundtrack and a launch event that was more akin to a rock concert than a tech product release. And it delivered on the hype. Windows 95 brought the internet to the masses. It was the first operating system to include a web browser, Internet Explorer, built right in. This was a time when the internet was still in its infancy, and many people were experiencing it for the first time through Windows 95. Suddenly, the world was at their fingertips. They could send emails, browse web pages, download files, all from the comfort of their homes. This was the dawn of the internet age, and Windows 95 was its harbinger. Windows quickly became the world's most popular operating system, cementing Microsoft's place in the tech industry. It transformed Microsoft from a software company into a global technology powerhouse. And it did so by making technology accessible, by bringing the power of personal computing and the internet to everyone. This was the rise of Windows, a rise that continues to shape our digital world today. Microsoft didn't stop at Windows. It diversified its product line to become a technology powerhouse. And indeed, what a journey it has been. After the triumph of Windows, Microsoft decided to broaden its horizons. The 90s saw the release of the Office Suite, a collection of productivity applications that have become staples in offices worldwide. Word, Excel, PowerPoint. These tools have become synonymous with document creation, data analysis, and presentations. The mid-90s also saw the birth of Internet Explorer, Microsoft's ticket into the World Wide Web. Despite the eventual rise of competitors like Google Chrome and Mozilla Firefox, Internet Explorer laid the groundwork for Microsoft's online presence and was, for many years, the world's most used web browser. But Microsoft didn't just stick to software. In the early 2000s, they ventured into the gaming industry with the Xbox. This wasn't just a gaming console, it was a full entertainment system, bringing together games, music, and movies in one platform. Today, the Xbox is one of the most popular gaming systems in the world, competing head-to-head with Sony's PlayStation. But what truly stands out in Microsoft's diversification strategy is its knack for strategic acquisitions. In 2011, Microsoft acquired Skype, a leading platform for video conferencing and online communication. 5 years later, in 2016, Microsoft made headlines with its acquisition of LinkedIn, the world's largest professional networking site. And then there's Azure, Microsoft's foray into the burgeoning field of cloud computing. Launched in 2010, Azure has grown rapidly, offering a wide array of cloud services that cater to businesses of all sizes. It's now one of the top players in the cloud computing market, alongside Amazon Web Services and Google Cloud. Through these strategic moves, Microsoft has managed to keep up with the ever-changing technology landscape, continually reinventing itself to stay relevant. Microsoft's ability to diversify its products has been a major factor in its sustained success. And there's no doubt that this diversification strategy will continue to drive Microsoft's growth in the years to come. Fast forward to today, Microsoft is a tech titan with a diverse range of products and services. The company has come a long way since its inception, transforming itself from a software provider to a multifaceted technology conglomerate. Microsoft's revenue has been on an impressive upward trajectory for years, and it doesn't show signs of slowing down. At the end of the last fiscal year, the company reported a substantial increase in revenue, soaring into the hundreds of billions of dollars. This phenomenal growth is largely attributed to three key segments: cloud computing, productivity software, and gaming. Cloud computing is the company's cash cow, with Azure, Microsoft's cloud platform, taking center stage. Azure has seen exponential growth, rapidly emerging as a significant player in the cloud computing industry, second only to Amazon's AWS. Its growth has been driven by the increasing demand for cloud services as businesses of all sizes shift their operations to the cloud. Then there's the productivity software segment, another major revenue stream. Microsoft Office, a suite of productivity tools that includes Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, has been a staple in offices and homes around the world for decades. Microsoft has successfully transitioned these offerings to a subscription-based model, Office 365, which has further bolstered its revenue. And let's not forget about gaming. The Xbox gaming console and related services have carved out a significant niche in the gaming industry. The acquisition of gaming studios and the launch of Xbox Game Pass, a subscription service for video games, have further fueled this segment's growth. Microsoft's diverse product portfolio has enabled it to weather economic downturns and stay relevant in the ever-evolving tech landscape. It has consistently demonstrated its ability to innovate and adapt, positioning itself at the forefront of technological advancements. Microsoft's journey from a small software company to a global tech giant is truly remarkable. As the company continues to grow and diversify, it remains an attractive prospect for investors seeking stability and growth. What does the future hold for Microsoft? A question that's as exciting as it is complex. We've seen Microsoft evolve from its early days as a software company to a technology giant with a diverse portfolio. As we gaze into the crystal ball of the future, there are some intriguing possibilities. Firstly, let's venture into the realm of artificial intelligence, a field that Microsoft is heavily invested in. Imagine a world where AI is seamlessly integrated into our daily lives, enhancing our productivity, decision-making, and overall quality of life. Microsoft's AI advancements are not just about technology, but about empowering people and organizations to achieve more. Next, we have cloud computing, a sector where Microsoft's Azure has already made significant strides. As businesses continue to embrace digital transformation, the need for robust, secure, and scalable cloud solutions is only going to increase. Microsoft is well positioned to meet this demand, with a global infrastructure, a comprehensive suite of services, and a strong commitment to security and compliance. Alongside AI and cloud computing, Microsoft's enterprise solutions are set to play a pivotal role. The company's suite of productivity tools, business applications, and collaboration platforms are poised to help organizations navigate the complexities of the modern business landscape. Microsoft's continued focus on improving these solutions, coupled with its customer-centric approach, positions it as a preferred partner for businesses. But it's not just about technology for technology's sake. Microsoft's commitment to innovation is driven by a vision to empower every person and every organization on the planet to achieve more. This guiding principle is what fuels the company's relentless pursuit of new frontiers in technology. Microsoft's potential future directions are not just exciting, they're transformative. They have the potential to reshape industries, redefine the way we work, and revolutionize our daily lives. So what does the future hold for Microsoft? A future that's not just about surviving, but thriving in a world of rapid technological change. For investors, Microsoft presents a compelling opportunity with its robust portfolio and commitment to innovation.